Hello and welcome to the Teachers Wellness Coach YouTube channel. This is your weekly snippet of health and wellness inspiration for female teachers. If you don't know me, my name is Kat and I'm on a mission to make healthier living easier, simple, realistic and actually fun. And I'm also here to remind you that wellness is about progress, not perfection. I'll be giving advice as to how to sprinkle pockets of time for yourself throughout your busy teaching day every single week. So if this is something that you think would be really helpful for you, it would also be really helpful, and I would really appreciate it if you did hit the subscribe button. So I thought, I've had a fresh haircut, my brows are fresh, I thought why not do a fresh YouTube for you all. Without further ado, this week I'm just going to get stuck in with understanding scale weight and progress. Now, I feel like it has been drilled into us that as soon as your scale weight spikes and goes up, that automatically means that something is going wrong, we have failed, and it just really knocks us. So I'm here just to teach you a little bit more just about scale weight and progress as a whole. So let's get stuck in with just a few points that I just want to cover in today's episode, lesson, tutorial. So here we go. First of all, I wanted to just cover why the scales actually matter. Now, many people think that the best way to approach and build a healthy relationship with the scale is to stop using it entirely. And if your goal is to get leaner, reduce body fat, build muscle, I don't agree with that approach. Now, overcoming a negative relationship with the scale isn't about avoiding it completely. It's actually about understanding what it actually measures and adjusting how you interpret the data, because at the end of the day, it is literally just a data tool, and just treat it as any other data tool that you would use for your students. So when you shift your perspective with that, the scale then stops being this emotional trigger that I feel like has just been drilled into us for years and years, and it actually becomes what it truly is, and it's a neutral tool for measurement. Now, I wanted to just share with you some common misconceptions, and these limiting beliefs, they can hold people back from progress. So a lot of people think believing any weight increase is a bad thing. And whilst I'm talking through this, you'll know if you can relate to any, if you find yourself nodding along or agreeing with me. Another one is giving up when seeing natural fluctuations in weight. Being impatient with the progress, that is a very, very common one that I come across. Not understanding what the scale weight truly represents. And then weighing once per week. And ironically, this actually creates more anxiety than daily weighing. And I'm going to talk you through that in a little bit. And the scale should go down every day. It is very, very rare. And actually, I would go as far as saying it's nearly impossible for the scale weight to be going down every single day. It is very natural for it to fluctuate, and again, I'll just be talking you through the reasons why. So many people are told that weighing daily is toxic, and it's not if you view it in the way that it should be. It's one of the most effective ways to be building a healthy relationship with the scale, seeing it as a data tool and staying neutral about the information that it gives you. And one thing I really wanted to highlight and really emphasize is to focus on the long-term trend. So rather than day to day, really focus and zoom out every now and then, focus on the long-term trend. So too many people focus on the short term. And, you know, I've had people in the past where it's been 1 week, 2 weeks, and the scale weight hasn't gone down yet. That's very short term. And that's when, again, people would just give up and throw everything away. So if you're giving up every time that you see the scales go up, you are only then robbing yourself of progress. We are playing the long-term game here. So weight will go up and weight will fluctuate. And this is something that you need to accept and understand. So no body will stay exactly the same or consistently drop in weight every single day. It's just not realistic. So the secret is learning to then be comfortable with the weight going up and down. And we are looking at the long-term trend, not individual daily measurements. So I just want to go through the different reasons as to why there might have been a spike in the scales day to day or the following morning. So we start off with hormones. We've got monthly cycles, we've got stress hormones, we've got cortisol levels, and they can cause significant water retention. And this can literally affect your scale weight by 1 to 3 kg. So again, just a lot more water retention. It isn't real weight gain that you have put on whatsoever. It can be linked to your hormones. So that is one reason. Second reason is food. So we've got carbohydrate intake, we've got sodium levels, the timing of your meals as well, and when you're eating. This can all impact water storage and digestive contents on the scales. So for example, if I was going out for dinner tonight and I was having more carbs, I was eating a lot more, I had a bigger dinner this evening, I step on the scales tomorrow, it's very likely that my weight is going to be higher than this morning's weight, for example. Again, if I'm eating later on, that can also affect it. So if I'm having a later dinner time, if I'm drinking more water the night before. So all of these things can impact your scale weight increasing. Another thing can be your training. So again, with exercise, this can cause muscle inflammation. This then can increase glycogen storage. So again, that can be an increase in your weight. So both of which temporarily, I can't speak today, increase scale weight. So if I've trained and if I've put myself in the bin, really working hard in the gym today, and I've trained legs, the likelihood again of me stepping on the scales tomorrow morning, my muscles will still be inflamed. So the scale weight might go up. So there are 3 different examples of why the weight might have gone up on the scale. Another reason as well is travel. Travel can affect weight gain. But again, it's not temporary. It will come straight back off as soon as you get into routine. So it's not real weight gain. But if you step on the scale and you see the scale weight go up, again, it's just using it as a data tool to understand your body more in detail as to what is happening. So I just wanted to talk through as well the daily versus the weekly weigh-ins and the evidence behind this. So here is what a typical day of daily weigh-ins might look like. And I really want you to notice the natural fluctuations, and this is completely normal and absolutely expected. So for example, Monday, I wake up, I step on the scales, I'm 68 kg, bang on. Tuesday, I'm 68.5 kg. So maybe Monday night I've gone for a later dinner and I'm weighing a little bit heavier on the Tuesday morning. Wednesday, stayed the same. Thursday, I've dropped in scale weight, I'm sticking to the plan, ticking all the boxes, and I'm in a fat loss phase, I'm in my calorie deficit, I'm doing everything I need to for that week, making sure that the weight is coming down. Friday, still being really consistent. Again, I've had a new low in weight here of 66.8 kg. Saturday, I've got a night out with the girls. I've also got a brunch, so I've banked a few calories. But Saturday morning, before I'm going out with the girls, I've weighed in the same as 66.8. I've then gone out, I've had a few drinks, I've had more food, I've had more carbohydrates than normal. Sunday, I wake up and I step on the scale and I'm 68.2. So if you only weigh yourself on Monday and then you weigh yourself the following Monday and you miss everything in between, you might then see 68 kg on the first Monday, and you will then see 68.2 kg the second Monday. This will automatically, and of course it will, make you feel discouraged and thinking that you've gained weight. You're not understanding why, because you've done all the right things throughout the week. However, daily data then reveals the complete picture and a realistic picture of your week. So you actually reached your lowest weight midweek of 66.8, showing genuine progress. So the Sunday increase is simply natural fluctuation. Like I said, I've gone out with the girls, had a few drinks, had a few more foods, and it's just my weekend eating pattern, or it might be my hormonal changes. So daily weighing just provides context that weekly weigh-in just cannot do, and it helps you understand your body's natural patterns and prevents emotional reactions to then single data points. So basically, your daily weigh-in is a lot more important than your weekly weigh-in. So I really hope that this video has helped, and really if you learn just one thing and just one key takeaway from this lesson as such, then just watch back and just remind yourself that the scales are a tool and it is not a measure of your worth. Absolutely not. So just master the data, master your progress, focus on the long-term trend, and I promise you will get the results that you are after. Okay. So yeah, like I say, share this video if you think that someone else would really benefit from watching this, and hit the subscribe button. It will really help me out with just growing my channel and spreading the word with other female teachers as well. But I will see you in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.